come. Chris Luchetti, Carlo Nash, Paul McKenna, the new man, Jemal Johnson. Tremendous response from the Preston North End supporters. They are hoping that tonight will be the night when North End really put it together. Chris Sedgwick back in the side to start a match tonight. Graham Alexander, Mr. Reliable, is also there. Jemal Johnson on the centre circle, and away we go. Paul McKenna for North End, diagonal ball out to the left-hand side, and that ball goes out for a throw-in for Preston North End. So it's a throw-in to Hull City, level with the edge of the Hull area. Claude Davis, a good header back. A little bit of careless play by Hull. Gives the ball away to McKenna just outside the area. He finds Sedgwick. Sedgwick lines up a shot. Oh, and a good save from the keeper. The shot was from all of 25 yards. Well struck by Sedgwick, and the goalkeeper taking no chances, Eric. Put it over the bar.
It was a good shot from Sedge. He saw the keeper off his line. He tried to chip him, but, you know, a good shot.
Claude Davis, who gets the game back underway. Paul McKenna lifts it forward. Will just nod it on. Dave Jones in a more forward position. Out to the left-hand side, finds Callum Davidson. And Davidson just floats that ball in the area. And oh, a brilliant save. It was Dave Jones with a glancing header, and that ball was scorching towards the top of the net. That was a good effort and a good save.
Yeah, it's just what I said before, you know, we need to put more crosses in, and that's what we've just done there, and we nearly scored.
North End, in boxing parlance, are certainly shading this one, but as we were saying earlier, they really do have to guard against being caught on the break. Alexander from North End heads the ball forward. The ball headed back into the Preston half of the field, and it's Hull City trying to break out. They're midway inside the Preston half. Davis gets a foot in on the ball, and between he and McKenna, they get the ball up to Johnson. The Preston North End Deepdale Road goes up. Johnson with a run at the Hull defence. What can North End do? Johnson trying to get down to the dead ball. Oh, and he hit the post, and Sedgwick sees his shot cleared off the line. But the effort from Johnson went right across the face of goal. It looked as though it was going in the net. It smacked against the post. It came out to Sedgwick. Sedgwick claimed that the ball had crossed the line, but I don't think it did, Eric.
No, it didn't cross the line. But once again, you know, very good play from Johnson, and it's been unfortunate. You know, it's been twice now we've been unfortunate.
Plays the ball into Jones. Got McKenna to his right. And Jones just a short ball into McKenna. McKenna almost caught in possession, but he manages now to get the ball out to Graham Alexander. Played down the right-hand side. One for Johnson to chase. Johnson being tracked by Joseph, but it's still Johnson in possession. Plays the ball into Adjumang, just outside the area. Back it goes to Jones, and Jones hits in a shot. Oh, and that one wasn't too far away. So North End getting closer and closer, but still can't find the target, Eric.
Yeah, I think, you know, as time goes by, you know, we need to be more accurate and find the target more often.
What can North End make of this? Into Johnson, back to Alexander. Alexander hemmed in, but he still manages to get the ball back to McKenna. He finds Jones. 1-2, and Jones comes forward. 1-2, and what have North End got? North End have got a free kick. It's on the edge of the area. Jones comes forward, gets in a shot. Oh, and it skims the crossbar. The goalkeeper went after it, and about 6 inches away.
Yeah, good free kick. Just unfortunate. But a very good piece of play, you know, to get the free kick from David Jones.
Carlo Nash with the mass support from Hull City behind that goal. And Nash takes this goal kick quickly, plays it out to Graham Alexander. McKenna available. Alexander comes forward, and still Alexander caught in two minds. Plays it back to Luchetti, who lifts it forward, and the flag stays down. Johnson racing forward for North End. Has he got the finish? Still Johnson. Oh, and he scores! Johnson smashes the ball into the net from the narrowest of angles. A delightful, delightful goal. And at last, Preston North End have broken Hull City down. Deepdale is absolutely on fire, and Preston North End lead Hull City by a goal to nil. And the man who's got it is Jemal Johnson, the narrowest of angles, and he hit the roof of the net. Congratulations all round. Thrown into McKenna. He plays the ball into the edge of the box. It comes to Jones, who might try a shot. Oh, goal! David Jones may just have wrapped this match up for Preston North End. A beautiful shot from about 25 yards. The ball beat the keeper, rattled the inside of the post, bounced across the line, hit the inside of the other post, into the net, and Preston North End, with that effort from David Jones, well, they may just have wrapped it up. Very quickly taken. It was in fact a rolling ball, but Hull City have got away with it. They got the ball out to Lynch on that right-hand side, but Matt Hill wins it back for Preston. Ball inside to McKenna. North End still coming forward. McKenna. Oh, what a goal! Paul McKenna hits an absolute barnstormer from all of 30 yards, and the ball went like a rocket into the top corner of the net. It's a standing ovation for Paul McKenna, and surely now this match is all wrapped up. So goals from Johnson, Jones and McKenna sound like a firm of solicitors. I've got Preston North End with this 3-0 lead. Hull City, though, have got a free kick right in front of their supporters, and it's about 2 yards in from the goal line. The ball played inside, the ball headed away by Mawini. Ball just bobbling around Hull City with Delaney. Put the ball back. There's a chance for Hull. Ball inside the area, and the ball smacks against the post and come back, and then Carlo Nash makes a very good save. But Hull City rattle the woodwork. I make it 3 minutes of normal time, plus whatever the referee is going to add on for stoppages. So Paul McKenna gets the ball. The ball played back into Mawini, out to the right-hand side to Alexander. Lifted forward into the area. Dave Hibbett, goal! In fact, the linesman's flag has gone up against it, rules it out. But it was a beautiful ball played in by Alexander. I think on reflection that the linesman got it right. But the finish from Hibbett was exquisite. Delaney with the throw. And all of a sudden, the cold night at Deepdale doesn't appear to be quite as cold. That is, if you're a Preston North End fan. And Mawini just gets the ball to Luchetti. Referee still keeps play going on. Paul McKenna comes forward. Out to the right-hand side to Sedgwick. Back it goes to McKenna. Then the ball played forward, looking for Hibbett. And Hull City with Bombi play the ball back to Delaney, and Delaney plays it back to his goalkeeper. Referee with another look at his watch. The Preston North End football special, and there is the full-time whistle. A standing ovation for Preston North End. Handshakes all round. Billy Davies, a delighted man. At last he's got the home win here at Deepdale, and he comes out on the park to salute not only his players but the supporters as well. The players take a standing ovation for Preston North End with a vintage performance here tonight, but they really did have to work for it, and they worked very, very hard. So there it is, Preston North End's first home win of the new season. They go above Hull City in the league, and now it's away to Leeds United on Saturday. The final scoreline here at Deepdale: Preston North End 3, Hull City 0. Bill, that was much better.
Yeah, that was Preston North End. That's the way we went about it. Played in the front foot, played by a very high tempo, with and without the ball. Created an awful lot of good chances. Typical first half of the way things have been at Deepdale, with a lot of chances, and coming at half-time I was shaking my head slightly because I thought it was going to be another one of these nights, but thoroughly deserved 3 points.
What did you say to them at half-time when it just wasn't going for you?
Well, we had to be patient and we also had to be careful because we had so many chances, but to come in at half-time was obviously a blow to us. And it was important that we stayed very professional and our concentration was vital second half. But all credit to the players. I thought performance-wise were excellent. Great goals scored, and it's nice to see goals not only being relied upon the strikers but also coming from midfield areas, which is vital.
All 3 goals were absolute crackers though, weren't they?
Yeah, delighted for young JJ. Obviously, he's come in on Saturday and found it very difficult. He looked much more like himself tonight. Scored a wonderful goal and thoroughly deserved what he got because of his work rate, and I said that to him. So it's great credit to everyone. Defence again, excellent. Another clean sheet. Now takes us, I think, 4 out of 4 into 16 games or something, with regards to losses and 17 games. So we've just got to continue doing what we've been doing. I've said for a long time, it's all about belief, and now delighted.